There's a version of you that doesn't exist yet. A shadow self. Stronger, clearer, unshakable. But between you and that person lies a war zone most people never cross. They stand at the edge, staring into the abyss of their own potential, and they turn back. Not because they're weak, but because they never learned the secret. Discipline isn't a decision, it's a loop.
You know, people need to have purpose to get up. They need purpose to perform. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing on the docket. There's no 5K, there's no I'm gonna get into school to be this or that, and still perform to the highest level. Because what people don't get is one day that thing's gonna come up. And if you're not constantly performing without purpose, you're not gonna be ready when the time comes. It's this magical thing, purpose, that we're all looking for. But what's funny about it all is that we need these things to perform. But we don't take a second to realize the purpose is always there. The purpose never leaves us, because the very purpose is you. You are always the purpose. There may be another purpose, like being a SEAL or going to college or whatever, but the main purpose in life is you. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself.
Right now, you're living in chaos. You wake up without a plan. You scroll through your phone like a ghost haunting your own life. You tell yourself today will be different. But by noon, you've already broken every promise you made to yourself at dawn. You start diets. You quit. You download workout apps. You delete them. You buy journals and leave them blank. Your mind is a battlefield where 1,000 versions of yourself are fighting for control, and none of them are winning. You're not lazy. You're lost. One night, sitting alone in the dark, he realized something that changed everything. He wasn't failing because he lacked willpower. He was failing because he was trying to rely on motivation. And motivation is a liar. It shows up when you don't need it and vanishes when you do. What he needed wasn't a moment of inspiration. It was a system, a loop. Because you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And his system was broken.
What do you want to be in life? And once you do that, now you can work with somebody to get better. You can work with yourself to get better. But until you know what you want to stand for, you will always just be sitting down. You'll never stand for anything.
So he rebuilt it. Not all at once. Not with some grand declaration. He started small. 5 a.m. alarm. No snooze. Feet on the floor. Cold water on his face. 10 push-ups. That's it. No gym, no protein shakes, no Instagram posts. Just 10 push-ups in his living room while the world was still asleep. The first day felt like nothing. The second day felt worse. But on the third day, something shifted. It wasn't motivation. It was momentum. He realized that discipline isn't about feeling strong. It's about moving when you feel weak. It's about showing up when every part of you wants to quit. And the more he showed up, the easier it became. Not because the pain went away, but because he learned to expect it, to welcome it, to use it as fuel. He added a morning routine, meditation, journaling, cold showers, reading. One habit stacked on top of another until his mornings became sacred. The rest of the world was still drowning in chaos, but he had found his loop, and inside that loop, he was untouchable.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. You talk about that you were kind of, lonely by yourself. I was the same way. And that used to hurt me growing up. Now I fucking thrive in that shit. That's the only place to be.
This is what they don't tell you. Discipline is the only force that can pull you out of the quicksand of your own mediocrity. It's not sexy. It's not fun. It's not a viral moment. It's waking up in the dark and doing the thing you said you'd do even though no one's watching. It's training when you're tired. It's working when you're uninspired. It's choosing the hard path over and over again. until the hard path becomes your identity. Because here's the secret they discovered, the one that separates the unstoppable from the stuck. Your identity is not fixed. You are not born disciplined or undisciplined. You become what you repeatedly do. And if you repeatedly choose comfort, you become comfortable, soft, fragile. But if you repeatedly choose discipline, you become disciplined, unbreakable, unstoppable. The discipline loop isn't a prison. It's a portal. And once you step through it, you never look back. Imagine this. 6 months from now, you wake up at 5 a.m. without an alarm. Your body knows. Your mind is clear. You move through your morning routine like a ritual. Meditation, movement, creation. By the time the sun rises, you've already won the day. You're not checking your phone. You're not seeking validation. You're building, training, growing. The chaos that used to control you now feels like a distant memory. Your friends ask what changed. Your family notices something different, but you don't explain. Because the discipline loop can't be explained. It can only be lived. You've become the person you used to dream about. Not because you got lucky, not because someone saved you, but because you saved yourself. One decision at a time, one rep at a time, one morning at a time. And now, standing in the center of your own transformation, you realize the truth. You were never weak. You were just waiting. Waiting for permission. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for motivation. But the right moment never comes. The only moment is now. And the only person who can give you permission is you. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, not next Monday. Right now, choose one thing. One small, simple thing you can do today that your future self will thank you for. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be impressive. It just has to be real. Make your bed. Do 10 push-ups. Write 1 page. Drink water instead of soda. That's it. That's the beginning of your loop. And once you start, don't stop. Not because you feel like it, but because you promised yourself you wouldn't. Because discipline isn't about what you do when you're motivated. It's about what you do when you're not. And every time you honor that promise, you're building the future version of yourself. The unstoppable one. The one who doesn't quit. The one who doesn't need permission, validation, perfect conditions. The one who just shows up, day after day, loop after loop, until one day, you wake up and realize you're not the same person anymore. You're not stuck. You're not lost. You're free. And freedom, real freedom, only comes through discipline. So step into the loop and never look back.